The Bushwood Country Club. The membership's exclusive.
You think I'd join this crummy snobatorium?
The help is outrageous. The madness is contagious.
Bad language, fooling around on the course, poor caddying.
What is whole place?
Caddyshack.
Hey guys, it's DJ Wonder Chrissy, and I am back after a couple of days of being off. We are back, and we got a new hat. Oh, almost lost the camera. It's a little windy here today. Just a little bit windy. Let's get this camera situation. That'll do it. But we were gone a couple of days. We attended the BMW Championship in Olympia Fields on Thursday. Had a great time. I've been doing some shorts. I threw out some shorts yesterday related to the BMW Championship, and I'll be adding some clips in here. Today we're going to talk about BMW Championship, which used to be called the Western Open. It's been going on since 1899 and formally ended in 2006 when it became the BMW Championship. We've been going to it for many years. For the most part, from 1981 for 16 years, it was at Cog Hill in the Lamont area, and we went quite a few years back then. Got to see Tiger Woods in his tantrums on a frequent basis, and I think even then BMW was a sponsor. So in 2006 they kind of took it over, and it used to be held during the 4th of July weekend, and now that's the BMW Championship and part of the FedEx Cup. They've moved it to like in August, and seems like August or September time frame. They move it around the country. Last year it was in Delaware. Next year I think it may be in Colorado, and this year it's in Chicago. They've had it at a couple courses here in Chicago through the last 17 years. But this is the first time we've been to the Olympia Fields Country Club, which was beautiful, beautiful place, beautiful course, and we made our way to the BMW owner's tent, which we do every time we go, and had a great day. We met a product specialist at that beer garden there. Yeah, we were at the beer garden, and was talking to him. If you're in the market for new BMW and you're in the Chicago area, you may want to put some feelers out, because in talking to him, there was 25 cars on the course as display models, and 250 cars that were used by tournament officials and golfers, so they can get back and forth to the course and their hotel or wherever they're staying. So there's going to be some low mileage BMWs out there for sale in the next couple of weeks. Can you imagine the logistics of getting almost 300 cars to one location? Yeah, I'm sure it took a lot of work, because I don't know if you guys know this, but BMW doesn't train their cars in the United States like some of the U.S. manufacturers. They come into New Jersey or Baltimore via car carrier ships, like the one that's burning in Denmark right now, and then they load them up on the trucks and they truck them all the way to where they need to go. Of course, they also, I guess they do, not only do they have ports on the East Coast, I think they do drop some off in Houston, Texas, and probably LA, Los Angeles. So those probably get trucked too to wherever they are in the western or southern part of the United States. So this is a little tidbit for you about BMW and how they move their cars around the United States. So if you're looking for one, you're reach out to your local dealer, and maybe you can get a list of what they got and maybe some potential discounts. I was a little bummed out when we were talking to the product specialist because he confirmed for me, I didn't realize this, that the convertibles have gone soft top now. If you guys have been watching the channel here, you know that we own a 2011 hardtop 328 BMW convertible, and we love it. We love it, and you know, I love it so much that I would actually consider moving up to a 400 series, but I'm going to have to make that move pretty quick because you know, I probably need to get a hold of a used one. But now with the new ones going all soft top, and he said even like Mercedes and Audi and all these other companies have gone soft top too only. So I guess I have a collector's item on my hand right now with my hard top. So we'll see what happens. And but we had a great day. Susie-Q enjoyed it. The washrooms there, I mean, the best porta potties of all that I've ever had has always been at the BMW Open. And I've got a picture here. Here's the men's toilet or washroom or portalet or whatever you want to call it. They had Kohler fixtures, folks. That's better than my house, right? They got Kohler fixtures in the porta potty here at the BMW Championship. Unbelievable. So they treated us well. There was no free giveaways this year. See, I got a new hat. Yeah, I like the hat. On the past, they'd given us... Oh! I hate when that happens. In the past, they had given us hats and tchotchkes and stuff, but this year there was nothing. But we got free parking. They did give us free parking at the BMW owner's lot and a luxury coach ride into the tournament and back. So you can't complain. Tickets were $75. It wasn't very crowded. In the past, we've been to the one in Conway Farms. It just seems like the course and the spectator areas are much more condensed. Here, there was a lot more land, and the areas were bigger to watch and stuff. And it was a great day. It was a great day. It was like 80 degrees, and our BMW product specialist, who was from Atlanta, mentioned it was a little cold for him. It was a little windy and a little, you know, it was overcast. It had rained in the morning, and it was overcast during the day, so it was a little chilly, a little colder than he was expecting, being from the south. So he was kind of surprised. He thought that the way he was talking, you thought we were having a winter blizzard. But I hope he enjoys his stay here in Chicago, and I hope he checks out these videos because we had a nice talk with him at the owner's tent. Beer garden, folks. Yeah, the beer garden. And it wasn't a cheap day from a merchandise. We got some merchandise. We had some bratwurst. Susie-Q had a Maxwell hot dog, and beers at the beer garden. Well, they were 25 ounces. They were $16.50 for a beer. So the DJ parted with some cash for this day, but we had a good time, and it was worth the cash to have a little fun in the sun as we did. So there you go, BMW Championship, and look forward to I guess the winner this weekend is going to get $3.6 million, and they're headed to next week down in East Lake. I guess it's called East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, where the winner is going to get $18 million. Yep. And I guess it's the same as last year, but $18 million for winning the Federal Express Cup. I did notice a lot of the guys playing I hadn't heard of before. If you're into any type of golf, you know that now there's the PGA and there's Live Golf, Well, yeah, it appears that all the big names have gone to live golf because there was no more. With that Phil Mickelson, there wasn't him, and well, of course Tiger I think is retired or taking the year off. We did see Rory Macelroy. He was probably the most highest profile guy there, and Tony Finau was there, but that was about it. A lot of the other guys, well, John Hamm was there. John Rahm, he was there, but other than that, a lot of the guys, I don't follow golf that closely, but they didn't ring a bell to me. So I think there's actually some guy that's winning it right now, and I have no idea who he is. So there you go. We had a great day. Enjoyed the hospitality of the BMW company, and they always put up again, this year they had a 3-story, I'll throw in a shot too. It wasn't as extravagant as some in the past, but they still had a 3-story scaffolding spectator stand at the 18th green that was huge. And they've had some winds go down through there, so I'm sure they got that thing locked down with some pilings or something, because this thing was huge. 3 stories tall, and actually probably taller. They had the seats in a couple of rows right there at the 18th green, so that was kind of an engineering marvel. And in the past too, at Cog Hill, we were at one that was probably 2.5, 3 stories tall, and it had hardwood floors, carpeting, leather couches, and they had even had to crane up a BMW 7 Series into this tent. Well, I say tent loosely because it had doors and windows, so not like the ones this year were pretty much open tents. But many years ago they had one that was like a house, and they had to crane up the porta potty trailer also to like the 2nd level, so you didn't have to go all the way down to the 1st level. And they also put in a 7 Series on the 3rd floor of this thing, so people could look at it while they're having drinks and food. So not only is this golfing, a great time, just the engineering and stuff that goes around this place. I talked to some people that know people that work for the PGA, and they say they go out. I mean, they schedule these things 4 or 5 years in advance, and they actually go out when they're looking at places or when they've accepted a place. They'll tell them all the trees and shrubs and brush that they need to clear out, because they put exactly where they need to have tents, and the areas that'll need to be potentially leveled or flattened a little bit, and any brush or trees need to be cut down. And I know here at Conway Farms, where they had it for a couple of years, it's been a while, but that was a private country club, and they wanted it so badly. They cut down a lot of trees on that course to accommodate some of these tents and what have you. So there you go. The process of getting a major PGA event is not an easy one. So I'm going to end there today. We're going to have more BMW discussions because we met a lot of interesting people at the golf course. We're going to talk about them going forward. So this is DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out, and thank you to the product specialists at the BMW tent. You made our day, and we enjoyed talking to you, and I hope you enjoy your stay in Chicago. Over and out.